What's up, everybody? It's the Fire Specialist here, and welcome to more Pokemon Crystal. Last time, we began our journey here in the Johto region, picking up our first Pokemon, our starter, Chikorita. Went along to Mr. Pokemon's house, picked up the mystery egg, and ran into a very offended, red-haired boy. Passerby boy, if you will. And today, we're going to continue our way back to the Professor Elm Laboratory. Fun thing, just like in Generation 1's first route, you can actually get back without hitting any of the grass. So we're going to do that and see what is up with Professor Elm in that phone call. See what happened exactly. And there we go. Still only have one Pokemon, but that's not too bad. That could change any minute. I heard a Pokemon was stolen here. I was just getting some information from Professor Elm. Apparently it was a young male with long red hair. What? You battled a trainer like that? Did you happen to get his name? Unfortunately, Silver is not in the Pokemon anime. However, I know the second best name to name our rival. If you know me, you know. Come on now, buddies. If you know me, you know I'm a huge, huge fan of Paul from the Diamond and Pearl anime. So, this is going to be the closest we get to having us go up against Paul from Veilstone City. Even though this is Johto. I don't actually think Silver's hometown has been confirmed in the game. It's probably confirmed somewhere in like the manga or something. I actually don't really read the manga. Watch the anime and play the games. So Paul was his name. Thanks for helping my investigation. Now, I don't think anyone really talks about this very much, but you can talk to him from any angle, and he does a really funny little movement. You can have him go backwards, you can have him go to the right. I think I'll have him go this way. A fire, this is terrible! Oh yes, what was Mr. Pokemon's big discovery? That is the very definition of, oh no! Anyway, fire handed the mystery egg to Professor Elm. This? You see, he went backwards to the bookcase. You talk to him from the front, he'll go to the window. You talk to him to the back, you'll see his back, the back of the back of the back sprite? No, the back of the sprite. Just the back of the sprite. Have him go backwards. It's hilarious, in my opinion. I am 7 apparently. But, is it a Pokemon egg? If it is a great discovery. And that's the English language for you. A sentence that can start out with 5 two-letter words, and 2 of those two-letter words can be repeated. If it is, it is. Nice. What? Prof. Elk gave you a Pokedex? Fire, is that true? That's incredible! He is superb seeing the potential of people and trainers. Wow, Fire, you may have what it takes to become the champion. That is a ginormous leap of logic. You seem to be getting on great with Pokemon too. You should take the Pokemon Gym Challenge. The closest gym will be the one in Violet City. Fire, the road to championship will be a long one. Before you leave, make sure that you talk to your mom. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Oh, actually, first things first though, more free items. Use these on your Pokédex quest. USC Pokeball. Not just a Pokeball though. You get 5 Pokeballs from this guy. So we'll head on over back to our house and talk to our mama, who is in the kitchen. That is some low-hanging fruit. Wow, that's a cute Pokemon. I almost gave it the Professor Elm voice. Elm, Oak, Birch, good lord. Where did you get it? So you're leaving on an adventure. I'll help too. Well, what can I do for you? I know, I'll save money for you. How can we help? And please tell me y'all get that reference. On a long journey, money's important. Do you want me to save your money? Sure. You can get us items. Be careful, Pokemon are your friends. You need to work with work as a team. I want to say work with them like a team. Now go on. Alright. I am not going to treat you all like you guys are 5. There's a catching tutorial up ahead. We are not going to show it because it is pretty simple and you see it in every single Pokemon game. And at the time of me recording this, the Pokemon series is 1 week shy of 30 years. By the time this comes out, it'll be 3 weeks in 30 years? 30 years, 3 weeks, I think? So, yeah. I've seen you a couple of times. How many Pokemon have you caught? Would you like me to show you how to catch a Pokemon? There we go. The dude caught the Pokemon. That's how you do it. If you weaken them first, Pokemon uses to capture. He doesn't even weaken them. By the way, just in case you guys didn't see, it is nighttime. Which means we have some new encounters to get, including this one right here. We were gonna see it regardless here soon with some trainers, but this is Hoot Hoot. Sure, we'll battle it. Like I said, Noctowl is a good Pokemon. It's a bit more on the defensive kind of side. It has good special defense, has good utility with like hypnosis. It learns psychic type attacks, so there's that as well. It makes it honestly a good counter for the ghost types, if you know what I mean. That 55 power Razor Leaf definitely feels good. This is my first time using Chikorita properly. I haven't ever really used it that much, but it's not a bad Pokemon though. You guys would definitely have to see. After all, I also got a Mega in ZA, and I thought about using it then as well, just because it gained the Fairy typing. I am a big fan of Mega Evolutions. I do enjoy them. I think they are, out of the 4 mechanics from Gen 7 to 9, Gen 6 to 9 I mean, Mega is probably my favorite. Terrestrialization being second, Z moves third, and then D and G Max last. But you guys have seen the encounters here, we talked about them. Now we gotta come up here. Because there is a Pokemon on this route I want to talk about. Right on cue. Geodude. Yeah, this is a rock and ground type Pokemon. Very good offensively in terms of physical attacks and special attacks. Not special attacks, what the hell am I thinking? Physical defense. Its special stats and its speed are lacking. I don't know what I was trying to say though. But it's a good Pokemon though, especially for the early game where a lot of Pokemon will be using normal type attacks or even poison type attacks. So you see there's Geodude there, and honestly, Geodude does work in this game. It's an incredible Pokemon. I can highly recommend it. It has not been a day since I did this, right? Exactly. They don't go back right away. You have to wait 24 hours or at least another day cycle. But yeah, I can highly recommend Geodude. It evolves at level 25 and then in the Golden via trading. The Pokemon real quick though, now that we got Pokeballs, it does change. We now have access to Pokeballs. And I might as well buy all 11 that we can. So we have plenty of Pokemon we can capture if we really want to. Alright. Going back on to Route 30, there is a nighttime encounter here as well. That being Spinarak and Zubat. Zubat though is of course early Zubat. Now, it did get an evolution though. Zubat evolving into Golbat and then through friendship, Crobat. Wing attack, by the way, in this game has also leveled up some. That being a 60 base power move. Is this the bug that I want to talk about? No. Oh, okay, I didn't actually mean to do that. But I guess we'll go ahead and talk to one of the most explosive guys in the Pokemon series. You know him. You love him. You gotta hear him talk about it. It's youngster Joey. With his top percentage Rattata. Can't skip this guy. We'll go and hit him up with that Razor Leaf. I was gonna... and we missed. Technically speaking, all the Chikorita's damaging moves have a chance to miss. I think they're both 95 accuracy. But yeah, I was kind of hoping to skip some of these guys to hopefully use for training up a future team member. Which we should hopefully capture this episode. I'm pretty positive in yellow we caught Nidoran episode 2 as well, so it's kind of good to have that first new team member early. Unfortunately, we got back-to-back battles. So, oh, I think yeah, this isn't our gold. We'll cut out this guy and go back and talk to youngster Joey. Chikorita grew to level 10 in this battle. And we beat youngster Mikey. M&G TV been defeated. Now let's go back and talk to youngster Joey. Not everybody, but some people in this game will want to give you their phone number. They will call you, and some people will give you items, and some people will even give you request for rematches. Obviously, we have to keep on battling youngster Joey. We gotta see that Rattata grow up. And here's the other Pokemon, Spinnerack. 3 bugs on this route. And this is another one that I just don't really recommend. It's a bug and poison type that can learn psychic attacks, actually. And it also does get access to the... Yep, I knew you were right there. It gets access to the pretty good move, Spider Web. Route 31. Spider Web is basically one of the new moves in this game that can create trapping of the opponent. Which can be useful later on in the game. Now, we got Route 31 right here. And here's our Poliwag. A Pokemon I do highly recommend. Evolving in the 20s into Poliwhirl. And it's a good Pokemon as well. And then from Poliwhirl, it has a choice to make. Via Water Stone, you can get Poliwrath, which becomes a water and fighting type. Or Politoed. Via a trade with the Kingdra, or a Toadnet. Honestly, both are good. Politoed gets access to Parasong. My brother, we battled you like 3 minutes ago. This is Joey. Got a minute? How are your Pokemon doing? My Rattata's raring to go, just like always. It's the only one I have. I'm gonna become a great trainer with it. Oh yeah, I took a Poliwag in the wild the other day. You know what? So did I. It was a cakewalk. Guess it can't be helped, this man's so tough. Alright, later I would have laughed if he said, let's battle. Alright, but there is somebody else here that we need. We gotta get him to pop on up. And there we go. You guys know him. It's Bellsprout. We literally just got done using him, her, not, there's no genders in Gen 1. But we just got done with Bellsprout in Pokemon Yellow. And we gotta capture this one too. Obviously you guys see the horsey in the room. We already have a grass type, so obviously this is not a team member. But we do want to go ahead and capture it though for a few reasons. Unfortunately though, some of those reasons won't be, can't be done with just one Bellsprout. So, we'll capture this one, So yeah, I don't remember Ghastly being on this route at night. I know we were gonna come up on the Ghastly encounters coming up, but apparently you can get Ghastly here as well. So that's kind of new to me. But yeah, a pre-Gym 1 Ghost type. Defensively, even better than Geodude in some aspects because it's actually completely immune to normal. And it also has immunity to fighting type attacks. It will take a little bit of work to get it to its full potential. Not to mention, Ghost is physical in this game. So that sky-high special attack of Gengar, you're not going to be getting much out of that Shadow Ball, unfortunately, which has to just be a stab at 120 power physical move. I do recommend it though, it gets great moves, don't get me wrong, but it's still not yet the full potential. But getting back to what I was doing, go ahead and capture ourselves the second one as well. We don't need to nickname this one. Here's hoping the encounters we just saw in this route are not the wrong messing up. Like we saw in the Pokemon Yellow, the Pokemon Yellow Let's Play. But we do find a free potion right here. And I'm gonna probably have to use one. Do we have to? We have 7. We could use a berry though, but we also, yeah, we'll just use a potion. We could use a berry, but I think we're good. We're actually holding the berry right now. I want to go in here. Dark Cave. Yes, it is very, very dark. But there are some great Pokemon here. There you can find Geodude, which I mean, you might as well get the earlier Geodude. You can go through those trainers with it. And there's also Zubat here. But there is one more Pokemon that I would like to try and find. It just might take a little bit of time, unfortunately. Should this be it? Of course not. That didn't take much time at all. I skipped 2 encounters. This is Dunsparce. It is a 1% encounter in here. I kind of wish I didn't speed that up, but yeah, you can literally look at the time. That took less than a minute to do. But yeah, Dunsparce. It, at this point in the game, has one of the higher base stat totals due to it not evolving in this game. Obviously in Generation 9 we know of the Dunsparce, but in this game though, it doesn't evolve, so it actually has a pretty good base stat total. And remember what I said about wanting to make this game more interesting, a bit of a challenge? Yeah. Dunsparce is going to be the second Pokemon. This is our new team member. And she's going to do great things because we need someone to help support Chikorita. Thankfully we got a good amount of Pokeballs. We just have to be very careful with that rage attack. Come on, Dunsparce. Come on, Dunsparce. I think its only move is Rage, which I did recommend. Totodile could be good because of Rage straps. That's kind of what I was leaning into here. Dunsparce has good utility also with moves like Glare. I get hiccups, okay. We're not gonna damage you anymore. We don't want to KO you. It is a 1% encounter. I am surprised I found it as fast as I did. It is also a normal type though, so it only has 1 weakness. So in terms of defensively this part of the game, it's not bad. And we caught it. Welcome to the team, Dunsparce, our second Pokemon here in Johto. Dunsparce, the land snake Pokemon. It hides deep inside caves where no light ever reaches it, and remains virtually motionless there. Mysterious. Let's go ahead and exit, and we are pretty close to the end. So I think we'll go ahead and, yeah, you're right there. You're right there. Find this berry here. It's a bitter berry. I believe that heals confusion. Should I be incorrect? Confusion, there we go. A lot of the other berries are pretty self-explanatory. And we do find a Pokeball, that's good. So, we will come back and fight these trainers with our Dunsparce. But we want to get to the next town first. Alright. We will not explore Violet City quite yet, but I want to go ahead and heal up and take a look at our new team member. I've been wanting to use these two in Johto for a long time. And we're going to do it here on the channel. We're going to use Gen 2 Dunsparce. Thank you for waiting. Your Pokemon are fully healed. Alright, so let's take a look at our Dunsparce here. It's got 23 hit points at level 4. Chikorita had 20 at level 5. So, got some bulk to you. And yes, just rage. Alright. Let's go on and face those trainers real quick. Dunsparce grew to level 5. I guess we didn't take a look at the stats. Look at that though. 12, 13, and 11 across the board elsewhere. Not too bad. You can be a special attacker. Dunsparce does get good variety of moves as well. Not just normal type moves. And there we go. Almost another level up. That rage, just wait until we actually have you fight on screen. 1, 2. Really? Tried to escape, failed, so I switched out. But at least this means all you people that are hating me for not getting that level up on Chikorita, Dunsparce gets to level 6. And Chikorita gets to level 11. Alright, you know what? Before we do anything, I'll show you what we're going to be doing next time. First of all, the gym is right here. And by the way, this is optional. You don't have to come in here yet. But I want us to have Dunsparce's debut battle. We're going to be going through here next time on Pokemon Crystal. But I say we go ahead and quickly show off just how good Dunsparce can be with his rage attack. Keep in mind, it's also stab. It may start out at 20 base power, but every time they hit us, our rage increases. So, just to give you guys a little example, we are already level 6. So we'll go ahead and click Rage. Alright, about a quarter. They use Vine Whip. We're bulky, we tank it. Our Rage is building. We use Rage again. That did a lot more than a quarter, didn't it? They hit us again. Our Rage builds. Now, this isn't going to really display the power because they only got like 4 hit points. This is going to be how Dunsparce gets those levels. But now, take a look at our rage. One shot. And one more time for us all, Dunsparce. You just joined the team and you're already a powerhouse. This is why it's going to be so fun. It's a 1% encounter, so most people don't know it's there. I fought hard. Also, Pokemon that are good, I will talk about them as we get to parts that they will be good at. I meant to mention that with Geodude and Gastly. But alright, with that though out of the way, next time on Pokemon Crystal, we're going to continue climbing the tower and challenge the first Johto gym. See you guys then.